Have you ever felt how restless our world has become? Not just the noise outside, but the endless chatter within us. Our minds keep racing, planning, regretting, and comparing. But remember this, a restless mind is like a stormy sea. It can't reflect the light of truth. Only when the waves settle, clarity appears. Today's story is about a man who learned to calm his mind, and it changed the way he lived forever. Once upon a time, in a quiet valley surrounded by tall green hills, lived a young man named Ethan. He owned a small bakery in the heart of the town. Every morning before sunrise, he kneaded dough, baked bread, and served the smiling faces of his neighbors. But while his hands worked calmly, his mind was never at rest. He worried about sales, debt, and the future. His thoughts ran faster than his heartbeat. At night, when the world was asleep, Ethan lay awake, replaying every small mistake of his day, the loaf that burned, the customer he forgot to greet, the bills waiting on his table. His body was tired, but his thoughts kept running in circles. "Why can't I stop thinking?" he whispered into the dark. One afternoon, after losing a large catering order, his mind broke down in frustration. He sat behind his shop, breathing heavily, staring at the floor. "Everything feels heavy," he muttered. Just then, an elderly man named Mr. Lewis, a retired teacher who often bought bread, stepped in and noticed Ethan's pale face. "You look troubled, my boy," he said softly. Ethan sighed. "Sir, I can't rest. My thoughts won't stop. I try to fix everything, but the more I think, the worse I feel." Mr. Lewis smiled gently. "Then stop trying to fix everything. Come with me tomorrow morning. I'll show you something." The next day, as the sun began to rise, Ethan followed him to a small river just outside the town. The air was cool and the sound of flowing water filled the silence. Mr. Lewis pointed toward the surface of the river. "What do you see?" he asked. Ethan looked down and said, "I see myself, but it's blurry." Mr. Lewis picked up a small rock and threw it in. Ripples spread across the water, breaking the reflection. "This," he said, "is what happens when your mind is disturbed by endless thoughts. The truth is still there, but you can't see it." He waited until the ripples faded and the reflection returned. "When the water is still, your reflection becomes clear again," he continued. "Your mind works the same way. Calmness doesn't come from control, but from letting go." Ethan stood silently, watching the calm water mirror the sky. Something inside him began to soften. From that morning onward, Ethan began visiting the river daily. At first, his thoughts attacked him like waves, but he remembered Mr. Lewis's words, "Don't fight them. Let them pass like clouds." Days turned into weeks. His breathing slowed, his smile returned. Even when things went wrong, he no longer panicked. Months later, a storm destroyed part of his bakery. Everyone expected Ethan to collapse in despair, but when they arrived, they found him sitting by the river, calm and steady. "Aren't you worried?" his friend asked. Ethan smiled faintly. "I lost some walls, not my peace. I can rebuild again." That day, people saw a new kind of strength, not from his hands, but from his mind. From then on, whenever someone felt lost, Ethan simply said, "Find your stillness and life will clear itself." So my friend, remember this, your thoughts will rise and fall like waves, and life will always test your calm with storms. But when you stay still inside, clarity always returns. A calm mind doesn't mean you'll never face problems. It means you'll have the strength to face them without losing yourself. If this story touched your heart, know that peace is not something to find. It's already within you, waiting for quiet to awaken it. Thank you for listening to Grow and Improve. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because one peaceful story can heal a restless mind.